How's everybody doing today? This is Corey Lee's Boxing, and we're back with another banger. So please smash the hell out of that like button, you guys, and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, man, let's get straight into it. Max Kellerman, obviously you know him from ESPN, and being on the show with Stephen A. Smith. He said he talks Keith Thurman versus Errol Spence. He says the WBA Super World Welterweight Champion Keith one-time Thurman, 29-0 with 22 knockouts, as a B plus fighter and a notch below the likes of IBF champion Errol Spence Jr., which is 24-0 with 21 knockouts. But he's still not certain whether he would lose that fight. He says, like a lot of boxing fans, Kellerman wants to see those two face each other in order to find out who is the who's the better fighter. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think that Keith Thurman is better than Errol Spence? Or do you guys think that it was just a bad performance on Keith Thurman and that, his next performance will be a hell of a lot better? I mean, he did take 22 months off, but Danny Garcia said, because he was covering that fight in the Fox studios, Danny Garcia said that once you, box, it's like, tying your shoe, you never forget. So, I mean, what do you guys think about what Danny said? I mean, do you guys think that, Danny's right? Like, even if you took 22 months off, you just don't look like that per se, against, some say, a journeyman. I mean, Josecito Lopez could possibly be a journeyman. He was 36-8 now, and with 19 knockouts. I mean, he got 8 losses. I mean, at some point, you're not fighting to contend anymore. You know what I mean? Like, but he almost won the fight against Thurman. That's why a lot of people are in, shock, kind of. And some people say they're not in shock. My personal opinion, I was a bit taken back by it. I was a little shocked by it because I thought that Keith Thurman was a lot better than that, actually. Kellerman also goes on to say, and I quote, "Thurman is a popular fighter. He connects. He has star power," Kellerman said to Fight Hype. Secondly, Thurman is a very tough guy. Timothy Brad was like this. Although he wasn't the same type of fighter as Thurman, Timothy Bradley was a B-plus fighter. That was more than a B-plus fighter, because he had something extra in him. Thurman is that kind of guy. He is a B-plus guy, but he's more than that because he's got something in him. Just like Cal Brook was the next thing before the top pound-for-pound fighters. It says, how good could Kell Brook be? We saw. Thurman, to me, is that kind of guy. Can the whole of Thurman be more than some of his parts? If I ask you guys, who do you think wins, Thurman or Spence? My personal opinion, you guys, is I think Errol Spence beats Keith Thurman. Especially after watching that fight, I mean, you're only as good as your last fight, man. Straight up. I mean, sugarcoating anything. You're only as good as your last fight. Keith Thurman's last fight didn't look that good. And so we gotta, rate him on that, So right now I'm picking Keith Thurman over Errol Spence. They do have a common opponent in Linder Bundu. Obviously, Linder Bundu went 12 rounds with Keith Thurman. And Bundu got viciously knocked out by Errol Spence. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Do you guys got Keith Thurman, or do you guys think that? Do you guys agree with Kellerman that he's a B+ fighter, that Thurman's a B+ fighter? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Please smash that like button and subscribe. And until next time, you guys, peace.